An ideal pet door means freedom both for you and your pets. And they're so easy to install. All you need are a few basic tools and a little guidance, and your pet will be able to come in and go out whenever you want them to in just a matter of minutes. So let's get started. To begin with, you'll need the following tools. As with any home improvement project, if you do not have the tools or the skills necessary, we recommend using a professional handyperson or licensed contractor. This line of vinyl pet patio doors are specifically designed to be used with vinyl sliding patio doors. Begin by opening the box to remove the instructions. Next, remove the two draft seal extrusions which are taped to the glass and put them aside. Then take out the plastic parts bag and check that all contents are present as listed. Now remove the two door seal extrusions as well as the door seal extension as shown and put aside for now. Then remove the cardboard spacers and the plastic top H section. Recycle the cardboard and keep the top section for assembly later in the installation. Put aside for now. Carefully remove the 4 screws located on top of the pet door panel as shown. Take the 2 plastic springs and position them to line up with the holes in the top of the door panel and screw back into place as shown. Remove any existing lock catch plate as it may interfere with your new vinyl patio pet door panel. If your catch plate is 1 inch wide or less, you can reinstall it into the vinyl pet patio door. There are several lock styles for vinyl sliding doors. We'll review that later in the video. For a standard height sliding door, mark 2 lines inside the door edge with a pencil. The lower at 5 inches above the track bottom, and the upper mark at 69 inches from the bottom of the track. Remove the hangers and the screws from parts bag number 1. Set the first hanger above the 5-inch line and mark the 2 holes with the pencil as shown. Set the second hanger above the 69-inch line and mark the 2 holes with the pencil. When all holes are marked, drill a 1/8 inch diameter hole approximately 1 and 1/2 inches deep at all 4 hole marks. Place top and bottom hangers in the track upright, lined up with the drilled holes, and install both using the number 10 by 1 1/4 inch screws. Don't over-tighten, as you may need to reinstall the hangers later if you require additional spacers. Next, place the vinyl patio panel onto the hangers as shown here. Make sure the door is located with both hangers locked in. Then insert the top H section above the pet door panel until it is flush with the door frame. The far end spring will have to be held down to allow top section to slide over it. Measure the distance from the edge of the pet door panel to the edge of the H section piece. This distance should be no less than 5/16 of an inch. If it is less than 5/16 of an inch, you will need to determine how many spacers will be needed to install between the hangers and the inside of the sliding patio door frame to correct the distance gap. You have been provided with 6 spacers of different thicknesses. They are 4 each of 1/16 inch thickness and 2 each of 1/4 inch thickness. To install the spacers, remove the H section and then unhook the pet door panel and place it to the side. Take the spacers you've determined you will need, which may be different from what is shown here. Then pre-screw first screw into hanger and spacer stack. Then line up with the pre-drilled screw holes and install the other screw. Repeat the same for each of the 2 hangers, being careful not to over-tighten the screws. Then relocate the pet door panel over the hangers and replace the top section as before. Then make sure the top section measures 5/16 of an inch minimum from the side of the door's top edge as shown. Your pet door includes 1 door seal extension and 2 door seal extrusions which mount onto the side of the vinyl pet door panel. To properly measure for all 3 pieces, measure from the bottom sill to the top sill of the door frame. Use this measurement to mark the length on the door seal extension. You will need this measurement for the next step of cutting the door seal extrusions as well. Then, using a hacksaw, carefully cut the door seal extension at this mark. Clean off excess after cutting. Place the cut door seal extension against the pet door panel and insert the 8 number 10 by 1 inch self-drilling screws from bag number 4 into the 8 pre-drilled holes and tighten securely. Now that the door seal extension is in place, you can secure the top H section by installing 2 number 10 by 5/8 inch self-drilling screws from bag number 3 through the lower side of the H section into the inside of the door as shown. To determine the type and install the door lock catch, please refer to pages 6 and 7 of the printed instructions that came with your Vinyl Pet patio door for complete details. Using the measurement you made for the door seal extension, now mark the interior and exterior door seal extrusions. Using a hacksaw, carefully cut both of the door seal extrusions on that mark, one at a time. Press exterior door seal extrusion into the slot, making sure it is snapped into the grooves. Repeat this step for the inside seal. In the event that you are unable to close the slider against the pet door, the extrusions have a soft inside gasket which may be removed. The soft, flexible draft seal is a weather strip option which attaches to your sliding door panel to help close any gap when the pet door is in place. Starting at the top of the slider, attach the first piece of draft seal by pulling off the paper tape and aligning the edge so that it rubs lightly against the glass, and gently press into place while working slowly from the top down. Do not press too firmly, as repositioning may be necessary. Once in place, then press all along the edge. Without removing the tape yet, use the second strip of draft seal to measure the distance from the bottom of the glass to the bottom edge of the first piece of draft seal already attached. Using this measurement, cut the second piece of draft seal with scissors. Then align the top of that piece with the bottom of the first piece. Pull paper off the tape and align the edge as before so that it rubs gently against the glass. Then press into place, working from the top down. Once you have aligned both pieces and are satisfied with their placement, press firmly to create a strong seal. After installation is complete, you may wish to add your own caulking to ensure the best possible weather seal. If the sliding door portion of your vinyl door is not plumb with the vinyl pet door panel, you may need to adjust the bottom rollers on the sliding vinyl patio door. Please refer to the manufacturer's adjustment instructions for your specific vinyl sliding patio door style.